Hey everyone, welcome to our improv show. Super excited that you can come out here and watch us. We're going to be doing a few scenes for you. So for our first one, we need a location. Any location at all.
Oh man, McDonald's!
Just a location. Come on, any location.
Supermarket.
The sewer.
Alright, I heard supermarket, so we take you now to supermarket. Hi there. This chicken soup, it says it's $5, but I saw online that it was a sale for $3.
That's not chicken soup, that's beef soup, and we're also at McDonald's, not the grocery store.
Okay.
What a weird term.
Well, this Big Mac is $5, and I saw online that it was for $3.
Wait, I thought we're at the No, it's $10. You just don't have enough money.
Where are we right now? Do you know what's happening?
Nah, I don't really.
Hey man, can I talk to you real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
What is this shit you're pulling right now? You're not yes-handing at all. If you keep doing this, our careers are gonna be buried.
Hey!
Hoorah. Hello everyone, welcome to the internet show, The Buried Podcast. It's a weekly show where we go out into the internet jungle and bring back gems of hidden lore to the public seeing eye. As always, I am Declan Grogan, and with me is Dylan Ward.
I love the color of Pepto-Bismol.
Jimmy Brown.
You know that one time when I,
Oh, I remember that!
and Liam Mann.
Liam, do you have my Pepto-Bismol again?
I like drinking Pepto-Bismol, what can I say? It's good for the stomach.
It looks like it'd be so good.
It was weird. I came home and all of my cabinets were opened, like not even the medicine ones, but like leading up to the medicine cabinet, and then like they stopped being opened after the medicine cabinet, and then also all of my Pepto-Bismol was gone.
Listen
do
here,
you have any idea where that could have been, Liam?
A wise man once said, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey. Pepto-Bismol.
Dang, jack of all trades.
Oh man.
Okay, wait. Before we start talking, can I just bring up something that peeves me off? Something that peeved me off a little bit today.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear it.
Before we recorded this podcast, I decided I would have some tasty dinner. One of the options I had for my tasty dinner was a frozen microwave or like oven meal. And it was called buttered chicken. And my mother had just told me that, Liam, I bought buttered chicken, you can make it if you want. So when I took it out of the fridge, I didn't expect, like, the picture of the food on the box, it had no connotation of buttered chicken. Nothing about it was buttered chicken. It was like fucking curry. It's like curry chicken and rice. But it's called buttered chicken. And I was like, alright, well, maybe the box isn't doing any justice. But I just ate it, and it's curry. Nothing about it is buttered chicken. It is in no way buttered chicken.
What is buttered chicken? Is it just like butter?
I don't know!
Chicken? Is that what it usually is?
I was fascinated by it, because I was like, what can buttered chicken be? I've never heard of it. Is it like chicken, like, fucking, like, glazed in butter, so when you cook it, it, like, hardens up real nice? Is it, like, a special seasoning? Now I'll never know, because it's just curry.
It's chicken that's been, like, you know, heated up so much that it's just got, like, the texture of butter. It's got the consistency. Like, spread this chicken on my toast.
It's just, buttered chicken is just all, like, the joints and ligaments of the chicken. It's like the gelatin parts of the chicken. It's like, look, it's buttered chicken.
I love McDonald's.
Oh boy, I love we are at McDonald's.
The image of cutting through a full chicken with a knife perfectly, like a stick of butter, is so, like, gross to me.
It's horrid. Just the idea.
I have to be honest. I'd still probably eat it because I still like chicken and butter. But like, I probably wouldn't eat it a lot.
If it's delicious, I'd eat it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Like, you just cut through it like a slice of bread. Like, what? Buttered chicken?
Well, but like those are like two great things to combine. Like Declan.
Get your buttered chicken.
Imagine that I walked up to you and I said, "Hey, Declan, do you want to have this? Let's see, sex.
Wait.
Sex firework? Well, like sure, that would raise some questions."
Dylan, let's act out this scene. Let's act out this
Yeah,
scene.
okay.
Let's pretend, Dylan, approach Declan and give him your pitch.
All right,
Try to convince him to eat butter chicken.
All right, so
This is the butter chicken
Declan, hear me out.
Oh yeah.
I have this idea.
Sorry, I was just reading.
Yeah. So I wanted to combine two things that everybody loves. I introduced to you sex fireworks. Now I know what you're thinking, but it's actually curry.
Wait.
Just curry.
What? Wait. So why is it sex?
No.
Fireworks?
So I know, and here's what we're gonna show on the cover. We're gonna show a firework that's exploding, and the explosions are white to be suggestive, right? But then when they open the box, get this, it's curry.
It's just, but it's just misleading.
No. I
just
think you're missing the point here. I think you're missing the point. They open it up, and it's curry inside.
Yeah, but that's. Wait a minute.
I love the idea of this improv scene where both characters just keep getting more they never go anywhere. They're just like, no, you don't understand. My chicken, it's just curry, and he's like, no, I know, but why? But they just never get anywhere because they just.
It's truly the who's on first of our generation.
Of course.
Sex fireworks.
A true masterpiece. We should start a company called It's Just Curry, where we sell. It's like where the front page looks like Amazon, and it's got all these really really cheap products, like a plasma TV for $12. Like, oh my god, that's a steal. And it gets to your house, it's just a box of curry, and you're like, damn it!
It's just
I should have known better ordering.
A messily ziplocked bag.
This is the third time this week.
Curry. Dang it! I really thought it was going to be a plasma TV this time. All right,
Dad,
does anyone
I
have
should have known better than ordering from itsjustcurry.com.
But they have such good deals!
I can't believe it's not chicken butter. It's just curry.
You mean this plasma TV's 50% off?
Now I can't get.
Well, it could
Now
be
I can't
curry,
get.
but I have to take the chance.
I can't get.
can
I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard, Hagrid. I'm just curry. Out of my head.
Dang, so does anybody have a topic?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Hey, watch out! Big Declan's coming
happening,
in.
all right?
Hey, look out!
Guys, watch out short people.
It's Big
These
Declan.
footsteps are bigger than Texas.
Hey, be sure to wear your protective headgear. Declan's stopping
Declan.
by.
Swinging around his topic everywhere.
Me and my blue ox are going to tear down these trees.
It's
all right.
Declan. It's Declan.
Guys, you like a good website, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you enjoy when a website is good, right?
I love it.
We're going to take...
It's my favorite.
We're going to go to reverse gear real quick and take you to what is known as the world's worst website ever.
Oh no.
Oh.
It is, you can just, all you have to do is just look up www.theworldsworstwebsiteever.com and your eyes will be so quickly assaulted.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
It
Oh.
instantly starts flashing a lot of pictures at you, like new, and has a lot of graphics and stars, and all the fonts in the title are different.
Oh.
There is a lot of blue text on red backgrounds, and a lot of word art. Half the page is 3 words that just 3 sentences just say, "Oh boy, version 2 of the world's worst website coming out shortly," and the L is a 1. And to see the whole thing, you have to actually side scroll to get to it. There's these photos that are just like poorly edited. They're just called shocking photos, and it's just 4 random photos that have no sort of connection. Scrolling down a little bit, there are 4 pieces of text that are all racing that say "I'm fast," "I'm faster," "I'm fastest,"
This is
and
a
then
good
one I just
website.
can't read. There's a loading bar that's just constantly loading. What I really love about this is there's 4 links. One that just says Smoky Mountains, and when you click on it, it just takes you to a website about the Smoky Mountains, a real website. There's one that's just about. There's one called Weather, and when you click on it, it gives you not a weather website, but an AT&T powered search of the word weather.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst of it all.
It gets just worse and worse. And if you're interested in seeing every single thing that they've done wrong with this, they even give you a list of the 61 mistakes they've purposely included. The ones that they
Dang.
purposely included.
That's fun.
And what it comes pretty clear when you go to this website, like this page that shows you all the mistakes, is that it's almost a lesson in website design. They they
That's
tell
nice.
you, yeah, it turns into sort of like you think this is just a one joke, but then this guy clearly is like a website designer because every single line says what's wrong with the website, why you shouldn't do it. It sort of like tells you like this is something that I see a lot happening and people should definitely change, and like why you should not use what they're doing on this website. So it suddenly becomes sort of like a lesson in web design.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
That's
Yeah,
a cool.
I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of
because
it.
That is nice.
Because it's like to do something this bad, you almost need to know how to do it well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the best like jokes of things are things that like you know what I mean? Like to make like a really good parody of something, you have to know exactly what you're parodying.
Liam.
Like, have to like have every fucking.
And that's
detail.
why when I take my driver's test, I slam into every fucking car on the way.
Liam, one quote that stuck with me for a while is that it takes a really good pilot to be a really bad pilot. In the sense that there was this one video that was going around of a man charging a racetrack and basically Grand Theft Auto stealing an airplane that was out on the hangar, and then he starts flying it right up in the air and then dipping it down, and at the very last second picking it up. It's like, well, you know, it takes a very, very good pilot to be able to pull off something that looks that bad. So
A stunt, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. I had it backwards. I thought. Well, okay. Well, so here. How about here's also my saying. It takes a really bad pilot to be a really bad pilot.
Yeah.
I do like
I get that on a
to
tattoo?
imagine.
Dang.
Welcome to flight school, first day, and he just gets in the plane and crashes it instantly. And like, wow, he was a really good pilot.
Wow, I like believed it was his first time flying.
But then again, like, the back of my mind is also thinking, like, or you could just be a fucking bad pilot. Like, there's that too. Like, you could just be innately bad at flying in the sky.
Yeah. See, the way you said it almost made it seem like, like a good pilot would be better at being bad than a bad pilot, which just isn't true.
Right.
A bad
Yeah.
pilot is just
I mean,
gonna be bad.
What I
It's
thought you were
bad.
referring to at first was like, I don't know, like planes being so easy to take off, anybody could do it. And like the tricky part is landing. You know, and that kind of reminded me of that one guy. Do you remember, I don't know, this is probably a year ago now, that one guy, like an airport worker, who hijacked a plane on the tarmac and flew it around and like did like loop-de-loops and shit. You
To
know?
impress his girlfriend? I remember that.
No, not to impress his girlfriend, as a way to commit suicide.
He was
Holy
like,
shit.
Oh.
Whoa, what? Wait.
Don't you remember that?
I bet his girlfriend was pretty fucking impressed after that.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, babe. Like,
Wait.
Oh,
Dude, that was
babe.
killer.
watch this
What was
landing.
it? Why did he do it? Why did he do it? To impress his girlfriend? No, idiot. He's trying to kill himself.
No, to kill
I mean,
himself.
He succeeded.
Now, don't
he did
you
like.
feel bad.
I mean, because like it was really crazy. Like, if you watch the videos, you can listen to like him talking on the radios, like something out of a movie. To like the people on the tarmac, he was talking about how he didn't want to hurt anybody, and he eventually landed. He didn't land. He crashed the plane into a. Yeah, I know. Stop. But he
Sorry.
crashed the plane into an island.
But he was able to avoid everything, is the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to avoid everything. He even did a full loop-de-loop in like a 747 huge
Holy
plane.
shit.
And so, like, what I've always
So-
heard is that flying a plane isn't, like, super, super hard, but landing is the really tricky part. And I thought that's what you were referring to.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, anyway,
Okay.
so about the world's worst website.
No. But my point is, it's like he said, I don't want to hurt anybody, but what? But he also stole a fucking commercial airline jet.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Like-
but I also
but, like,
don't
you can
think...
hurt capitalism.
I don't know. I feel like if... I'm
don't-
I'm not gonna say anything. That's not my place.
Either way,
Listen, fine, I'll say it. His girlfriend probably wasn't that impressed.
Right?
I
I mean,
there I
a
said
flip
it.
and a Boeing, like, come on, like, anybody can do
We
it.
were all thinking it.
I mean, he didn't land, so what did he do? You know?
But, like, very interesting case if you read up on it.
We actually do
not to
here.
belittle
We promote mental health, so please.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, seek help.
If you
Seek help if you're thinking of stealing a 747.
If you're thinking of stealing a 747 and or committing suicide, please seek help.
Yeah.
On a serious note.
Facts.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, so I definitely think you're right that the world's worst website is, you have to be really good at web design. I'm just going to quickly look up the world's best website and see if that's a thing.
Yeah, see,
It is a thing.
see if he also... Do you think he also made the world's best website to, like, jerk himself off? Like, yeah, this is a website. Like, yeah, this is the perfect website.
The world's best website.
No, I want everyone to... I want everyone to look up the world's best website and then...
Does this
and
even...
then
This
go
is
to the
worse... This is worse than the world's
yeah,
worst.
the most amazing website on the internet is 10 times worse than the world's worst website. Oh gosh.
Go to
oh,
the world's
gosh.
best website.com. It is literally worse than the world's worst website.
I know.
No,
well,
it's-
at the same
no, it's-
time, the world's worst website has things that are, like, feasibly on websites, rather than just, like, Doug the Bounty Hunter. Like, all...
God,
There isn't...
Yeah, what?
There isn't... Oh! There isn't even music that plays. You have to play the music yourself.
I remember...
this is-
Alright, Dog the Bounty Hunter was super popular when I was little, and I actually thought that he went around and killed people. Like...
Oh.
That's just
I didn't
what
have
bounty hunters
cable.
do.
I didn't know what they did on cable.
This
Actually,
is such
no.
an assault on the senses. And I now feel like we need to contact the world's worst website and revoke their title. There's so much
Wait,
happening.
guys.
Well,
If you click the special floating mailbox, you can send a special message to a friend. They promise it's fun.
Wait.
Oh, no!
What?
I clicked it and it said 404, not found.
what are you guys looking at? Are you guys on the world's best website.com?
No, the
the
most
world's
amazing
most
website
amazing-
on the internet.
No, go to the world's best website.com. It's even worse than the world's...
No, go to my website!
The world's best website.com is arguably worse than the world's worst website because there's just, like, what is there to work with here? There's a Google search bar, a news tab with no news, a shopping tab with one ad, and no pictures under the picture tab. And then it's just, we own domain names for plans of developing them.
This
We
feels
have
like when you're
domain
walking
name.
down a street. This feels like when you're walking down a street and like 5 coffee shops say the best coffee in the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is very much
Alright, well,
just
that's
another world's
Declan, what
crappy...
kind of neighborhood you living in?
I
5
live
coffee
in- I live
shops,
on
one
Coffee
street.
Town.
They, like, moved into
All
his
they
house.
do is like,
Welcome
Declan,
to
come
Coffee
in my
Town."
store. We got coffee, and I'm like, leave me. I just want to go to work, and like, come on, I got the
I'm,
best
I'm
coffee in the
imagining, like,
world.
Declan's walk to work, like, involves at least 80 people. Like, coffee here! Come here, coffee!
here.
Don't
It's
you
a
want
New
your
England
coffee,
style coffee.
Declan?
Don't you hate your
Right.
9 to 5?
I don't want. I'm sorry, Mr. Withers. I can't buy more coffee. I already have 5 cups. Come on,
Declan's-
We got fresh roasted here.
Declan's walk to work is like literally like him like as a child walking through like a mysterious like street vendors and they're like, "Ooh, buy my coffee, Declan," and they're all like strange old people.
I wanted my mommy.
I want to my mommy.
I want my mommy. I just want my mommy to make paper at the factory. Buy
I
my
want to my
coffee.
mommy.
Alright, so,
That's my topic.
I think I'll go next, if you guys don't
Oh.
mind.
Please, go ahead.
Okay.
Please go.
Okay, so I think I mentioned this to Liam before you boys joined the call, but I kind of thought of my topic in response to one of Liam's topics.
Oh.
Haha.
Alright, I'm sure you guys remember that one where somebody made a response to a bunch of stuff just in case somebody wanted to send a video
Yeah.
as a reaction,
Yes.
right? I forget what that was called
right,
exactly.
Lurk-
What was the guy's? It was the guy's
Lurktopia.
name, I thought.
Lurktopia.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Lurktopia.
Lurktopia,
Lurktopia.
sorry.
Alright,
Lurktopia.
so, what I, and you guys may have even heard about on Reddit or anything, what I found was man-eating food. Now, I found this a while ago, and when I went on the YouTube for it just now, believe it or not, I think it may have got bought, because now it's a different name. It's MSCHF Internet Studios, But when I
Ooh,
was on it,
classy.
it was man eating food. I'm wondering if it got bought, but it's just a man in a blue shirt eating every single kind of food that he can think of in every kind of combination. You know, like he'll eat lime on ice cream. He has a whole series on like hamburger on ice cream, baked potato on ice cream, eel.
But I'm going through his newest ones, and he's just eating people.
Oh yeah, yeah. The newest ones are a
What?
series of, I think, cookies or pancakes, where he'll make cookies in the image of different people, like Conan, not the Barbarian, Jaden Smith,
Rats.
Chris Pratt.
Chance the Rapper, Larry David, Tina Fey. These are almost all of them. Bill Nye, Chris
Yeah.
Evison, Pete Davidson. Are these?
His
Okay,
goal is
wait.
to have a film of him eating every single kind of food. I mean, obviously, the earlier stuff is stuff like peanut butter, cheese sticks, orange slices, Nutella.
Dude, I'm still
Which
scrolling.
you shouldn't buy 'cause
I have-
Nestle.
I've been scrolling for like a minute now, and I still haven't found the bottom of him eating people. I'm now at Will Smith, Seth Rogen, Danny DeVito
What?
with
Alright.
glasses. This is
I-
this is crazy.
At what point do you like? Is eating a chocolate chip cookie different than eating like a sugar cookie, or does he have to eat every single kind of cookie? And like, if he has to
Every
eat
single celebrity cookie, I guess.
like, does he
That's
have to
his
eat
goal.
every like? Oh, every single celebrity cookie. I thought you meant like he was just gonna eat every single food that existed.
Oh no, he is. He's eating
Oh.
every kind of food. If you scroll farther, it's like seaweed, it's blueberries, red salsa, cheese, fruit bar. So
So he does narrow it down to just like cheese in general, but he doesn't have to eat every single kind of cheese.
He doesn't, I would assume.
Okay,
a lot
well,
of the
that's-
times, what he'll do is he'll do like an AMA, I think, on Reddit, and have people suggest him things to eat. So they'll send like, "Oh, eat a protein bar," and then his son will go out to the the store, buy a protein bar, and he'll send a video in response.
All right. So I've watched 3 videos, and I can now tell you exactly what this man's formula is. This is every single one of these videos, every single person, which is I assume is like the same cookie or pancake he's making with another person's face on it. He starts the video off with such fresh wonder when he's looking at the food in front of him. He's like, "Oh, what's this? Amy Schumer?" And then like he has to like look at it, and he like pokes it a little bit. He takes a bite, and then like clearly looks around like he's genuinely thinking about the taste of this person, which is a cookie he's probably had like 500 times now. And then he'll like either give a shake of his head like, "Yeah, that was pretty good," or he'll just like do nothing or shake his head no. He has genuine reactions that are different for each one of these things.
I'll tell you what, I'm starting to think it's a pancake.
It's a pancake? You think it's a pancake?
Not a cookie. So sorry, Declan, you've actually
You're
lied to people.
you're telling me that's a damn pancake?
Pancake cookie? They don't even label it on the box. I open up and there's fucking curry inside.
Hey.
Yeah.
Has
So
he-
if you ever
has-
want to send somebody, a video of some guy eating Pop-Tart on ice cream, you know where to go.
And if you ever want to send us food, do it. Do it for
Do it,
real.
please.
Do it.
We're
Send
so
us food to
hungry.
eat.
There's no food in the jungle. Vespucci's taking it all. Our internet butler, he just...
Vespucci and Cotangle
taking-
ate all of our peaches. My damn peaches.
I keep trying to forage, and he gets to them first. He takes the berries that I'm trying to take, and then goes, "Ha ha! I got to them first," and waves them in my face, and makes fun of me. We need food.
I'm so
I did-
hungry.
I'm so hungry, Declan.
Please, sir, could I have some more?
Please, Declan, I'm hungry.
I'll give you some more when you finish your shift at the factory.
But I don't want to work at the factory. My fingers are too little. And
You're
they-
gonna make low-priced flip-flops until you bleed, and then I'll give you your
But Papa-
cookies and cream.
This character's changed so much. It's like,
But Papa! Why would we make flip-flops? It is always snowing in Lithuania. We have never seen the sun.
It's gonna come around, I swear.
But wait, guys, we're in a McDonald's, and you just ordered beef.
Oh, thank you. Thank
scene,
you.
Wow,
and
thank you so
scene,
much.
and scene.
And,
C. Thank you so much.
Ah.
All right.
All right, who would like to go next?
Yeah, that was
I'll
man
go.
eating food.
I have
Alright,
sort of
so,
a longer one, so if you want me to be the boot, I can be the boot.
Go ahead, be the boot.
Be Das Boot. right,
Be
I'll
the
go.
be the
So,
be the flip flop.
be the flip flop in the Lithuanian winter.
So we're in a jungle that snows in
Oh
Lithuania.
yeah. You want to get into the buried podcast lore real quick?
Yeah.
We are
Okay.
all.
Okay, let's run it over. We live in a cabin in the jungle where it snows in Lithuania.
Maybe
with our
you live in the
butler
cabin, rich
Vespucci,
boy.
and our half
butler
ape
Vespucci.
counterpart
Kotangle. Who, yes, they're connected at the hip, I guess, for now. We don't know if that's going to stay.
They sewed. I sewed them together because they asked me very nicely, and Kotangle batted his eyelashes at me, and I couldn't say no.
I'm pretty sure that Liam and Declan are sewn together. I don't know if they can confirm it or not.
We fixed
I go
that.
over to
We
look.
fixed
I
that.
go over to look, but I'm of course tied to Jimmy as well, so I can't really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Jimmy,
Liam's
don't you
naked every
realize-
podcast.
Yeah, you guys are tied up. I'm slowly trying to sew us all together. So right now, me and Declan are sewed together, and Dylan is next. So next episode, me and Dylan and Declan will all be sewn together.
Well, I'm already.
Also,
I'm
our
already
favorite-
sewn to
Fix
Jimmy.
it.
Yeah. Also, our favorite movie is, of course,
The solo.
Oh,
It makes it. Can we just say real quick, it makes it so hard to hunt for food when we're all sewn together. It's like a potato sack race all the time.
What was the name of that guy that we had on for like one episode? Like the guy who was from that thing that Liam had, like the guy with 4 brains or whatever.
Yakub.
Yakub.
Yeah.
Yakub. The big
just
headed
wanna remember?
scientist.
Did you just want to remember Yakub real quick?
Yeah. I just want In Memoriam to be
Call
dead.
back.
Never forget. Gone but not forgotten.
All right, Liam, do you want to go?
Okay, yeah. So like in a previous episode, I talked about a man more so than an internet topic, and this is what I'm going to do this time. A man who is sort of public but has a buried past or a buried kind of subplot to his main career.
If you say
So,
Han
the man-
Solo, I will literally. Never mind.
Ian from Smosh. No. Anthony Padilla.
Oh,
no.
stop! You can't. No.
No,
All right,
it's
well,
not.
Before we
it's-
say
it's-
this, before we talk about him, I need to let everyone know that there's a deal happening right now on this podcast. Liam, out of nowhere, texted us that he wanted to do Smosh as a buried topic. And it was a dumb joke, but I told him he could do it if he can slide it past us with the first 2 minutes of his topic without us realizing it's Smosh. He has to talk for 2 minutes on the famous YouTube channel for 2 minutes without us realizing what it is. And if he can do that, he can go for his entire topic and tell us about Smosh. But only if he gets by 2 minutes. So keep your
And
eyes
also,
ears
I
out for that.
Also, the condition is I automatically win, and all 3 of you have to admit that you're Nestle shills. I want.
Wait,
it in,
This is a lot.
in
We don't even get
audio.
anything in
I
return.
should have read the fine print.
All right, fine.
All right,
If this
so-
happens, we have to admit we're Nestle shills.
Okay, good. So now I'm fighting for a just cause.
But,
Anyway.
but Anthony, all right, but we can do this without Smosh, right?
I mean, it's okay. All right, just let's get into the topic.
I'm not gonna let you talk about this for 2 minutes and then
It's
call
not
it your-
Smosh. It's not Smosh. I swear to God, it's not Smosh.
All right.
All right.
all
But
right.
that if it is Smosh, you lose.
You lose forever.
Okay, if it's Smosh, you get to tickle my feet for all eternity. How about
But
that?
you
Okay.
love.
So
having
I
me
need you.
teach
I need you. Hey, Liam, if we're gonna legally continue with this podcast, I need you to say my topic for the episode 15 is Anthony Padilla. All right.
But it's not. I was joking.
Oh, it's not actually him.
No, it's not actually Anthony Padilla.
All right, fine. I thought
Damn.
that was just like something you actually wanted to talk about him for.
Well, now I want to learn more about Anthony Padilla. What the hell?
Okay.
I know. I thought you were
Anyway.
gonna give us some crazy dirt.
No, I mean I think this one's just as good.
Okay.
So my buried topic is an actor by the name of Crispin H. Glover.
Okay.
Crispin
Oh,
Glover
all right.
he's most known for his role in Back to the Future as Marty McFly's dad, sort of this like mild-mannered, dinky Melvin kind of guy. He was also in Hot Tub Time Machine. He was the guy with one arm.
No way.
Yeah, and he have you ever seen? Okay, have you ever heard of the movie Like Mike?
No.
Okay, well, so it's basically this movie where this orphan kid, gets basketball shoes that used to belong to Michael Jordan, and he also gets struck by lightning while wearing them. And from that point on, every time he wears them, he becomes a stellar basketball player.
Oh yeah, all right, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he's also in that, and he's very creepy in that movie too, because he plays like the orphan director, like the orphan.
Hey, go over there, you orphans.
King Orphan, and he's like, Calvin, you're an idiot, Calvin.
Dude, did you know Crispin
So
Glover?
fucking funny.
Did you know Crispin Glover was the voice of Grendel in the Beowulf 2007 film?
Wow,
I watched that.
My favorite.
Watched that in class. Didn't know.
That's fun.
My favorite. My
I
favorite
hated
line.
that film.
It was really
My favorite
weird.
line from the epic poem, and he turned to Grendel and said, "I am Beowulf.
I am Crispin Glover.
I am
I'm Crispin Glover.
No,
Marty, you need to go to school.
Marty, you got to go to space camp because it's the future, Marty."
Yeah.
But my a few things about him. First off, his middle name is Hellion, just kind of a weird middle name.
You just gonna put his name on blast real quick? Alright, I know what the weird stuff that Crispin Glover has done, and I'm telling you, you can't start off by going after his middle name.
I think I just start. We're gonna ease into it. You know what I mean?
Alright, fine.
I don't want to hit you with the heavy hitters first.
Sure.
So aside from he took there's a period in his acting career where he took a sort of hiatus from acting, and in this time he put out an album, and this album is called "The Big Problem Does Not Equal the Solution. The Solution Equals Let It Be."
You said that was a
I mean,
book
when
title?
you think about it.
No, an album title.
Wow. Did he like take
Yeah.
one or two covers?
How
How do they write that on the side of the book? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of goes off to the side. You have to guess what the rest of the name is. It's just like the big problem does not equal the.
and then like there's like a pull
What's
here
equal?
thing, and you pull it, and then the rest of the
It folds
scene
out.
folds out.
But on this album includes such hit songs as "Clowns, Clowns, Clowns," in which so it's like this spoken word sort of poetry style. And it's basically this guy. He's walking down the street and he gets seduced by this like really beautiful clown.
Uh-huh.
Like he's walking down the street, and just sees this woman dressed as a clown, and he falls madly in love with her. I wrote, because I can't play it, I wrote down some of like the verse of it.
The lyrics?
The first line is, "I was walking on the ground. I didn't make a sound. Then I turned around and I saw a clown. Had a frown. Stood on a mound." So, I mean, a real lyrical genius, a real a Kanye West of his time.
Dang.
Also on this album are like readings from his many books, including Rat Catching and Oak Mott. And also there's a few covers in which it's like he plays like the song he's covering, except he just sings it in like a really, really high falsetto. Like he's just like
She's a
Poopity scoop, scoopity woo.
I'll be watching you!
Yeah, and he also directed a movie that was quite strange. His debut, it's called What Is It? And it's a surrealist film, and the entire it's interesting in that the entire cast of the movie has Down syndrome. So like every single actor in the cast has Down syndrome.
I literally thought you were about to say the entire cast is going to be him.
Oh,
No,
that would have been
no.
fun.
this is
That
an
would've been-
Adam
that would've been
Sandler
interesting.
film.
But it's, I don't know, he seems like he's kind of typecast as like this like weird creepy guy in all these movies, you know what I mean? Because he's kind of got his face is a little shrunk, you know what I mean? He kind of looks like a little bit of a skeevy guy, and so he's kind of typecast that. But like I just really find joy in that, like a lot of the times he's probably not acting, like he's just a weird guy in real life.
Do you know about the David Letterman interview?
No.
You don't know about Crispin Glover's David Letterman interview?
No.
Okay, this is what I thought you were leading up to. This is like the big thing that like
Oh,
was the
shit.
first introduction of like crazy Crispin Glover, like something that I did. So after, I believe it was, I mean, I'm kind of spitballing here, so if anyone knows the actual story, don't get angry at me. But I think it was after Back to the Future, he was on David Letterman's show. And he's immediately, he comes on kind of in these crazy clothes and hair, and David's just kind of oh, what a hairdo, huh? And someone from the audience yells out nice jeans, and everyone laughs, and he just looks at them and starts sweating a little bit, and goes these people don't think I'm a real man, and he starts talking really fast and sort of going off on these hinges and saying these crazy things, and brings out these weird suitcases full of I can't remember what was in them, but weird trinkets he keeps trying to give to Dave, and Dave's sort of backing away from him, and then he's I do karate, I could do karate, and he gets up, and starts kicking at the air, and almost just kicks David Letterman right in the face, and he goes
what?
And he just says I need to go off stage and check on something real quick, and he leaves because he literally said later he did not feel safe in the moment. He thought he was about to kick him.
What?
It's funny because
I mean, at the same time, this all kind of sounds like some weird artsy, kind of thing. What is it? Combined with the stupid album, maybe it's one big prank.
He was doing these sort of pranks this early on.
He definitely seems to be interested in surrealism.
Exactly.
Based on his works and his.
It's an indie surrealist film.
He's very much.
But,
I think he's
just
big into surrealism, and that's I think where
being on
that
the edge of the human psyche.
Can you just imagine being an audience member and expecting to see this dude come and talk about fucking Back to the Future, and he's just here's some suitcases with some trinkets. I do karate.
Yeah.
He starts he just goes off and tries to fight David Letterman.
What the hell?
Can I bring up an entirely separate celebrity dark backstory, if you don't mind? All right, so I don't know. This kind of almost warrants its own topic, considering how whack it is. But you guys know Terrence Howard?
No.
Yeah.
Terrence Howard was the guy who played Iron Man's best friend in Iron Man 1.
Oh, okay.
Right?
All right.
He got replaced by Don Cheadle.
Wait, wait.
Terrence Howard.
Oh, I was thinking of the announcer guy for Arrested Development. Who's that guy?
I don't know. But
Howard
that's
Terrence.
besides the point.
Sorry.
It's Crispin Glover.
Howard McBowers.
It's Crispin Glover.
Oh, it's Crispin Glover.
All right, so Terrence Howard is kind of infamously a little bit a weird off-screen. Basically, you haven't seen him a whole lot in pop culture recently, and that's partly because nobody wants to work with him because he's kind of mean, and partly because he's been working on Terryology, which is his own
Ron
math
Howard.
system.
Ron Howard is the voice from Arrested Development. Go ahead.
Wait. All right. He's working on his own math system?
He's working on his own math system with the basis of it being that 1 × 1 = 2.
That's wrong, though.
Don't tell Terry that. 'Cause
That's incorrect, though.
he's written an entire dissertation and he's literally dedicated months and years of his life to this philosophy of tearing down these laws of mathematics as we know it. As any person who knows how to do math knows it. If you look up into this, it's he devotes up to 17 hours a day cutting up wires and plastic to form building block-like contraptions, which he believes will bring truth to the universe.
17 hours a day is a day. That is your day.
Yeah,
that's
You're
the
only
day.
you go to bed,
the
you
rest
wake
of
up,
it
and you
is
build
sleep.
blocks. That's what you do for a living.
He devotes his day to this, not 17 hours of his day. But can we agree real quick that this is all because, when he was a little kid in class, they're like, Terry, what's 1 × 1? He was like, 2. He's like, no, Terry, it's 1. And he goes, no, it's 2. And now he's devoted his whole life,
His entire life, yeah.
to get back to this one teacher.
He's quoted as saying, "This is the last century that our children will have to be taught that 1 × 1 is 1."
That's literally all he wants. That's his goal. The travesty. Thank goodness.
Does that affect everything else? I'm assuming in his math. In his math?
Oh yeah, it's a whole new math foundation.
Wow.
I won't pretend to be an expert on Terryology. I'll tell you that. But you can read his. I've read his little dissertation on it. I've read the first few pages, and it is really fun to read. If you guys want to look that up, he has a whole paper online. I'm sure you could find it.
Now, Now, Declan.
Well, I'm just gonna
Do you
go ahead
think-
and call it.
do you
That's the
think-
winning topic. We don't need any more. Nobody else is allowed to.
One
Well, yeah,
times
he's
one.
all right, one more
No,
quote
no.
from it. All right. I was always wondering, why does a bubble take the shape of a ball? Why not a triangle or a square? I figured it out. If Pythagoras was here to see it, he would lose his mind. Einstein too. Tesla.
Do you think
Tesla!
do you-
Tesla!
Calling
Tesla!
in names.
Tesla walked into the room when he was writing that. Einstein, Tesla, get out of here!
Tesla. Damn it, Tesla.
Damn it, I'm working on my dissertation.
Wait.
Why is this
wait?
bubble
So
a
Declan,
circle?
so Tesla
Wait.
Tesla walked in on him while he was writing his dissertation, and he was so shocked by it that he wrote out in his dissertation Tesla! Exclamation.
Tesla!
If you want to learn more about this, look up "Understanding Terrence Howard's Mistake" Reddit. It should be on r/bad mathematics. There's an excellent write up about it.
I'm all about it.
Yeah. All right. Sorry,
But
I don't want to
anyway.
take up too much time. So, Dylan, if you want to go.
Well,
Wait,
Liam has to finish.
I
Wait,
was just
Liam, what are you saying? I think you...
I just would like to finish up my my topic on Crispin Glover with
Oh,
a small quote.
I'm so sorry.
No, please. And it's not really a quote, but I looked into the late night the David Letterman incident, and this quote it's just kind of, I think it gets to the essence of Crispin Glover. Glover delivered an impromptu karate kick a few feet from Letterman while stating, "I'm strong. I can kick."
Yeah.
So, just standing and touching, "I'm strong. I can kick."
I'm strong. I can kick. Tesla! What are you doing
Tesla!
here? I told you to wait in the car. I'm on Letterman.
Tesla's actually came back from the dead, but nobody cares. He's come from the dead. He wanders out. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm alive," and they're like, "Tesla, not now. We're doing
We don't have time
stuff."
for you.
He's like, "Oh man,
Go hang out with Einstein.
oh man,
We're trying to figure out why this bubble is circle.
Tesla."
All right, Dylan.
Yeah.
Land this plane.
So I have a bit of a longer topic, but I mean, I sure enjoy it. So my topic is the Jesus Chat Line, which was a TV web series that lasted from 2011 to 2012. And over this last weekend,
Oh.
I showed Declan a whole bunch of the prank calls that happened on this chat line, and it was a riot. And he
It's
suggested,
incredible.
yeah, he suggested I do this as a topic, and I never even consider this as a topic because this has just been something I've enjoyed watching for so long that I never even realized, holy crap, not a lot of people know about this. So the Jesus Chat Line was as I said earlier, a live stream, like a TV show / web series in which two gentlemen, Richard Burnish and Stephen Shilton, presented their religion called the Church of the Neon Bible, because Richard Burnish rewrote the Bible to make it more modern and called it the Neon Bible. And the premise of this television show, it was a live call-in show where you could be converted to the Church of the Neon Bible and purchase Burnish's Neon Bible. And it seemed very real because all the time they would call in and they would do do you want to become a Catholic, and walking through the process on air, and they have a set behind them and it looks so professional. They have cutaways and whatnot. But at the end of the day, the real bamboozlers were not the people prank calling the phone, the number listed on the television show. It was the gentleman seated behind that phone number. For you see, they were in on the joke the whole time and just wanted to have people call in and fuck with them. And it was
It's Chekhov's Bible.
so if you
shit.
look on YouTube and you look up the Jesus Chat Line, there's all sorts of 4chan raid prank
Of
calls
course, yeah.
compilations, and I watch them and I just cry. They're so fucking funny. They're you can watch them. There's a 45-minute one, an hour-minute one. Some of the people that prank call in, they're just they just say racial slurs. It's not funny. It's just haha, look, I got the N-word on TV. I'm funny,
Gotcha,
you know.
yeah.
Gross.
It's creative, man, you know. But then there are ones that they prank call and they start leading on the two guys on the TV show, Richard and Steven, with song lyrics, which are really creative. And one of my favorite ones was multiple people would prank call and start listing off lyrics by a very famous band, the Insane Clown Posse. And
of course.
multiple times people would call in and say, hi, Richard, hi, Steven. I actually, I heard a song on the radio today that really spoke to me, and I was wondering if I could share it with your live studio audience, or not your live studio audience, your live call-in audience, your viewers. And of course they're like, oh, okay, I mean, as long as it's an appropriate lyric, that's fine. And he goes, awesome, okay, allow me to read this poem. Music is a lot like love. It all begins with a feeling, and it fills the room from the floor to the ceiling. I see miracles all around me. Stop and watch. It's all astounding. Fire, water, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets, and how do they work? And it's about that time that they get cut off. Well, that prompted an entire surge of callers to call in the Jesus chat line and start asking questions as to how magnets work, which, of course, they have no clue how magnets work. That's not what they fucking do.
How do magnets
And I just love watching these YouTube videos and dying as people are calling in these two religious gentlemen who are giving their show that, again, looks very, very real, even though as you watch more, it is revealed, obviously, that it's a sketch. It's so convincing as they get a call. They're like, "Oh, hi, first-time caller, long-time viewer, first-time caller. Yeah, I was just wondering, how do magnets work?" And like, they have no idea because like that, you can't like. At first, they couldn't like hang up on them because it's like that's not a cuss word, but it's they have no idea. They just kind of freeze up in the moment.
Wait. I do. When we were watching this, I didn't fully wrap my brain around the fact that they were actually just like doing a bit with this show.
Yeah.
How was that revealed?
Yeah, to go farther into it, to make it, to explain more, I watched some of their after stream, like post streams that they would do after the actual Jesus chat line, and they would talk to the audience, and they would say, hey, that was a great stream, we're up on 4chan right now, like that kind of, like they were very much aware of what was going on around them. And they would pay like $400 an episode to be put on live access TV. So people would just turn on their televisions and see the Jesus chat line and could call in. And they would it was like live broadcast all of these offensive calls that were just,
So my question is, where the fuck is public access television? I've never seen public access. I don't know where to go to watch public access. What is public access? I feel like every TV show, movie has like, oh, look at these guys on public access TV. It's like,
Princess Diaries.
What is public access TV?
To answer your question, go to the nearest nursing home.
I mean, I know
they're on every television.
I don't know that though. They're playing. No, they played MeTV. You watch MeTV? I love MeTV. Watch MeTV.
I went to visit my nana in a nursing home, and she had the commercials channel on, but she was riddled with Alzheimer's, so she didn't realize that she was watching the commercials channel. So she was waiting for her program.
Talked about this on a podcast.
Oh yeah, I might have. Yeah, she was waiting for her program to come on. It was just the commercials channel for like ridiculously long.
I don't know, Declan. The Alzheimer grandma is a pretty deep comedy well. There's a lot you can do with it.
I mean, mine was.
I do have bad news though regarding the Jesus chat line.
That keeps on giving.
What's the matter with the Jesus? Was it revealed that it was an experiment by Kristen Glover?
No, unfortunately, much worse. My favorite actor on the show, Stephen Shilton. He's not the guy who wrote the Bible with the beard. He's the guy with the short hair. He has the funniest reactions. Unfortunately, last year.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Unfortunately, last year he passed away, and that's a real bummer. Oh. It was right at the end, the 18th of October, 2018. So I didn't even hear about it until I was researching them today, and it broke my heart because like that guy, he was very much in on the joke too. When the Jesus chat line ended, he started his own show called Haulin' Ass with T. Rucker, where he pretends to be a trucker. And people would call in and like ask trucking questions, and apparently, according to the wiki page, whenever anybody would bring up the Jesus chat line or Richard Burnish, he would ban the people from the chat, like just straight out, like none of it. Like he just wouldn't have it. In the overarching lore, apparently he was a trucker before he became a priest, but he refused, I should say, which is a real bummer because I was a big fan of his. And
so was he trying to like impress his girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, I actually remember one of the streams. One of the questions someone called in and they were like, "Hey, like as a trucker, like as a trucker, when you're like tailgating people, like, and being a really aggressive driver, what's your reasoning behind that? And he looks at the camera and he goes, "Well, that's easy. I gotta go home and kiss my dad. I gotta go home and kiss my dad."
Every time I come back to that episode, I don't expect it. It hits with the I gotta get home and kiss my dad bit, and I just start cackling.
Gotta go home and kiss my dad.
I was in the middle of my warehouse job. I had headphones in, and I was on the ground rolling. And one of my managers came up to me. He's like, "Are you safe?" Because I was just laughing so hard at I gotta get home and kiss my dad.
You're like, he's like, "Are you okay?" Your boss was like, "Dylan, are you okay?" And you're like, "No, I gotta go kiss my dad.
His lips are chapped."
I like
All right, so
like,
I think does that wrap up all the topics?
Yeah,
for today?
just about. I'd say
I believe it does.
With a last note for Jesus Chatline, again, we don't condone the racism on the Buried podcast, but if you can look past that, I assure you there are some prank calls out there that are quite funny.
If you can look past the racism.
If you can look past the vicious, and I mean,
be like Jesus and forgive.
You know,
just turn a blind eye to the racism.
2012 was a different time. They were no wait.
You're right.
Back then, they said racial slurs without thinking twice.
With reckless abandon.
The most controversial episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. All right, so to do a recap, Declan's topic was, of course,
the worst episode of all. The worst. The worst website of all.
Sentence
time.
of all time.
No. Hey,
the worst website of all time. Yeah.
Yes.
My topic was man-eating food. /teriology.
Mine was Crispin Hellion Glover.
And I was
very strong.
I was the Jesus Chatline.
Wait, before we start voting, I want to point out that Liam didn't know about the Letterman interview, but he knew Crispin Glover's middle name.
Well, which I think the middle name was a better source of comedic genius, similar to Alzheimer's grandma. Just a fucking.
I would say in terms of what I really liked. Teriology was my favorite, but it really wasn't your topic.
Yeah.
We'll pretend it was my topic.
Okay. Honestly, I think I would give it to Crispin Glover.
Hey, I was gonna say, legitimately, I'm not gonna talk about it now because I might want to do it later. But I'm gonna cast my vote for Liam. I really enjoyed Crispin Glover.
Hey.
All right. I enjoyed the world's worst website personally.
Okay, Liam, who are you gonna vote for?
Liam, vote for me so you win your second win. Jesus Christ. Do it, Liam.
But Liam, didn't you really like that world's worst website?
But Rock, Paper, Scissors is my favorite game ever played. What was Jimmy's again? I forgot already.
What do you mean you forgot?
I forgot which one is Jimmy's? What's his topic?
Mine was man-eating food.
Oh, I like man-eating food.
Yeah, dude, did you?
Yeah! No, because it's similar
you,
to Lurktopia. No, it's like the Lurktopia, but grosser.
Liam, according to the Buried Topics rulebook, which I just gotta flip through real quick. It says right here, if you lie during your vote, your win is disqualified.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm also checking the rulebooks and it says these rules can be broken at any time without reason.
We just disqualified Liam's vote, and the winner is
you can't. No. Okay, good. Okay, I was gonna be upset if you cheated me out of the win. That would have confirmed in my mind that you guys are Nestle fucking shills.
Liam, you had a great topic.
Thank you.
You did.
I did it.
And Liam, you really earned this bonus. And we're promoting you to head of marketing for the team.
Wow, you mean it? Okay,
that's right.
Guys.
Catch us at VidCon.
Okay, guys, get this. We're gonna get 1 million subscribers. You go to guys. All right. Hey, this is for all you guys who want to grow your channel. You want to make it big. Buy a ticket. Make your mom buy a ticket to VidCon for you. Fly you out to VidCon. Get you a hotel. Then go to VidCon. Walk around the venue. Every time you see someone, approach them, tap them on the shoulder, say, "Hey." Then you show them that you're armed and you're dangerous, and you say, "Subscribe to my channel, or I'll shoot you with this gun."
Every time you see someone,
every single person, you say, "Hey, I'll shoot you for real." This is a real gun.
See, I thought you were gonna like
Subscribe to
run
me
up
on
to them and like
YouTube.
throw it like I can do karate, and then like throw a kick right next to their head.
I am strong. I can do karate. I can kick.
See, this is why we pay you the big bucks for marketing.
Of
It's true. I get paid $1 million.
Liam, congrats. Your first win is truly an honor.
This is my
Only
second
15 episodes in.
All right.
Are you guys gonna
thank you,
shame me
everyone,
for getting a good
listening.
topic? The one time I win, you guys are just disappointed in me. It's like this sucks.
Fucking I guess.
I guess Liam wins.
No, see, here's the thing. It's you Nestle shows are trying to throw me off, so I won't suspect you next time. I'm not. I'm still wise to you. I can smell your bullshit.
Ha! Liam, that was a really funny joke. We edited over whatever you just said.
Listen,
Anyways.
you can't silence my voice. Nestle believes that water is not a basic human right. Down with
You're right,
Nestle.
Liam. I do think chocolate is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes from Nestle.
No.
Anyways, thank you everyone for listening to this episode.
Sponsored
if you
by
want to contact
Nesquik.
us. Yeah, not even Nestle. That's
Not even Nestle, just Nesquik itself.
Well, if you want to send us a crazy topic or internet thing you found, you can send to us at gosh. Can someone talk for a second?
One more thing, we received some fan art in the email.
Oh yes.
The other day,
Yeah.
and so actually, I'm gonna put it up for the last bit of this. It'll already have been up for a
Yeah.
while. Or I'm gonna ask
It'll
for
be on the
those
website.
For those of you confused, we also put this on YouTube, so I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
put a
we are
picture
also on
on
other
a-
platforms. Forgot about that.
I forgot.
a visual medium instead of just audio. But I guess you can see it there. It's by, we're
No.
probably going to put it on our website as well. Cloudy Sky sent it in to us. It's awesome. It made our days when we got fan art. It was just like the craziest thing we'd ever seen. I was genuinely over the moon to see it.
So nobody told me that there was fan art. Well, actually, I take that back. Declan, you texted in the group chat,
that's
"Hey, we
not
got
true.
fan art. You should go check it." And moreover, I got lazy and I wasn't logged into the podcast, so I didn't get to check it until like last time I was hanging out with Jimmy, and he showed me. And Cloudy Skies, thank you so much. That was like really cool of you, and the art is fantastic. We appreciate it very much.
Guys, everyone. All right, guys, everyone, get really close to your microphones and everyone kiss. Everyone give a kiss.
Right.
All right, I think that was good.
Yeah, so hey, if you have any topics you want to send us that we want to do in the show, send it to buriedpodcast@gmail.com. We also have a website. It's www.buriedpodcast.com. And please send us stuff. We love to see it. And
it's cool.
lonely, and send us food.
Yes,
Yeah.
please send us food. We're in the jungle in Lithuania where it's always snowing.
Where it's always snowing. And as always, I'm
It's always
Declan Gro-
snowing in Lithuania.
and as always, I'm Declan Grogan.
I'm proud of Liam.
Yay.
I'm proud of Dylan.
And I'm gonna start the surgery to sew me, Dylan, and Declan together.
We can't hunt.
This is the sound I make during surgery.
Fade to black.
Shut up.
And see.